It is natural. Those who sow the seed expect and excited about thinking it's growing and blossoming and bear the fruits. Yet sometimes it doesn't happen as expected to be. We can remind ourselves that the reason why we keep doing something is because just not only the experience the way we expect it to be, but actually because of the experience of the moment, because of the joy of experience, joy of connection of the energy. Plainly, we can say, because I like it, because I love it. Love is the primordial power, cause people to do something. It is obvious in the relationship with human, especially raising child. It is so joyous to see the process of growing, yet most of all, the experience and connection with that child of moment by moment. It's never be repeated. It is unique, only priceless experience. That is literally energy of love, which can be experienced through the connection with deeper consciousness. It's obviously transcend our surface conditioned mind perception. Enjoying the moment is literally the sensing the joy of love, sensing of connection with all that is. We might often heard the joy of journey is not in the goal, actually in the process. When we focus so much on the goal or destiny of journey, our tendency is not aware of deliciousness of the moment, because our mind perceives that process is for the destiny. So destiny is important. Therefore, it is wise to realize that actually larger part of us, non-physical realm, do not perceive them as a process, do not limit themselves through the concept of time and space. Actually, it's everything. All the dreams and potential that we can dream of is here and now. We can remember that each moment is perfect expression of love and wisdom. It's a perfect, unique energy configuration of the universe. We are shifting moment by moment, unique parallel reality, which means we can deepening our joy and connectedness of love, realizing greater potential moment by moment. We create this experience of time and space, dimension of physicality, in order for part of the awareness to experience of it. This body, person self, person consciousness is experience this time and space linearly. Awareness that we are part of it appeared as body in this time and space dimension and grow as time goes by, and this body shape is decayed, deconstructed, and go back into awareness. And larger part of awareness consciousness is always exist, always is beyond the experience of time and space, which means it's always there. It's there before start experiencing time and space as a body. Consciousness that we are is always is before person self appeared, and this person self disappeared still is, which means Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end, which is eternal. Yet this expression of these words still based on the concept of time, so we can bring this vibration of now, eternal life, pure essence of us, to this physicality, to the experience of time and space, which means we can receive more of experience than the bounded by the concept of time and space and duality. We can be more open and available and be willing to receive the energy, perception of larger part of us, which is higher consciousness, more of love and light, more of joy, because that realm is nothing but the celebration of itself. We can literally allow this human consciousness into this celebration of awareness, which is becoming one with itself. love itself, experience of love itself. We can savor moment by moment, being aware of awareness, connected to, into, sensing into the movement of the presence. Whatever arises in our consciousness, things and stuff in people, we can consciously sense into deeper consciousness, or just appreciate and love whatever arises in our consciousness, which transcend the stream of different thought forms and idea of the mind, and naturally help ourselves to be aligned with deeper consciousness. Our surface mind perceive people and things and stuff as an object, yet deeper consciousness perceive as its own. When our consciousness is aligned with this source energy, it's so natural to expand our joy of celebration of existence, joy of connectedness, joy of love. Then our realization is deepened that we are literally shifting and experiencing different configuration of the universe. Each of the moment of experience is precious and delicious because we are realizing new aspect of itself, new discovery of ourselves through different things and stuff. And same time, we can appreciate and cherish the things and stuff and people arise in our consciousness because it's so priceless, because never repeated, because it's another perfection of expression of universe. When we are so focused on and believing in the concept of time and space, and thinking that if we get something, if we become somebody, if we go somewhere we can be happy, we usually miss the deliciousness of ourselves, deliciousness of now, fullness and bliss and joy of existence, all that is powerful, juicy experience of love. Or we might just focus on the physical phenomena and thinking that people and things and situations should be this and that, and be bounded by the expectation. We might literally miss the perfection of universe, infinite variety of aspect of ourselves, and we might pushing against or suppress the new realization, new emergence of greater good. We can always realize that no matter the surface mind experience, deeper consciousness focus on the greater desire, which is greater potential. Therefore, consciousness that we are is keep expanding and keep celebrating and keep inviting our physical consciousness to join their celebration. We are awareness, we are consciousness that create this physical dimension. We are not just the shapes and forms and physical phenomena. Therefore, we don't need to keep chasing some things and stuff and conditions and wait for something or somebody to celebrate itself. We don't need to just experience this physical phenomena with pain and pleasure. We are here to experience eternal celebration and joy, ever expanding good and freedom. Key is awareness. Its attention away. Give attention to more of presence, sense into its movement. Our surface mind perceive somebody, somewhere, something, based on the concept of duality and time and space. And we can remember that consciousness, eternal now that we are, is using that concept, using that experience to be aware of greater good, magnificence of itself, fullness of itself. Everything is here now. All that is that we are, omnipresence that we are, omnipotent, omniscience that we are. That essence wanted to be experienced through this body, not just the mind concept. Awareness, infinite intelligence that we are created this dimension to realize of its essence, literally to experience of magnificence nature.